Japan's reputation for hard work is well deserved. The OECD says Japan's sleep deficit is among the worst in the world, and according to labour groups, overtime routinely takes Japanese workers above the potentially deadly 100 hours a month mark. What's more, the situation is actually getting worse. When the survey was conducted in 2014, Japanese on average got 21 minutes more sleep than they do today. Sleep experts are particularly worried. They see a labour culture that praises devotion to work over mental and physical health. At the extreme end of the overtime and sleep deprivation issue is the phenomenon known as Karoshi, death by overwork. Yukimi Takahashi has experienced the dark side of Japan's work culture at first hand. Her daughter, Matsuri, committed suicide just a year after graduating and joining advertising giant Dentsu.
電通だけではなく日本全体の問題だと思っています。日本政府は今年2019年の4月から働き方改革関連法案として日本の働き方を変えようという法律を施行しました。時間外労働を罰則を設けていきましたけど、それは100時間未満という過労死ラインと言われるものをはるかに超えたものです。
The country told itself that Matsuri's death must mean something, that it was time for a change. In the aftermath, Dentsu made a big deal about introducing rules to limit working hours. Lights automatically switch off on the dot of 10 p.m, supposedly to stop people from working late, although reports from within the company suggest that the toil continues anyway, under the glow of desk lamps.
But Japan's overwork crisis isn't just about advertising and media, it's also about construction. For the last 4 years, Tokyo has been in an unprecedented construction boom. But within that boom, the biggest project by far has been the preparations for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. The problem with all of this is that the construction has been going on at a time where Japan's labour market has never been tighter. There just aren't enough people to do all this construction work, and because people are working harder and longer to get everything done on time, that's having a terrible effect on the health of those workers.
Karoshi is officially blamed for around 200 deaths every year. Sleep experts believe that figure understates the problem, and that what was assumed to be Japan's paternalistic working culture is in reality a black spot for health.
またその過労死防止の調査研究結果をこういった白書という形で公表させていただくことでメディアの方も取り上げていただいてですね、その過労死に至るにあたっての背景というのが結構見えてきたと、そういう背景が見えてきたことによって各企業が取り組むにあたってのかなり参考になってきているのではないかと思っています。
One of the possible solutions is this place here in Oimachi, right in the heart of Tokyo. It's a sleep cafe that opened early this year as a kind of experiment. You come here and for $15 you get this bed, blackout curtains and the chance to sleep for an hour in the middle of the day. And then at the end you're woken up with a strong cup of coffee and you're back in the workforce.
Sleep expert Dr. Jun Koyama says a nap is fine, but the need for a midday snooze is a signal of a bigger underlying problem.
どうしてかっていうのはよく分かりませんけれども、日本人は寝る間を惜しんで仕事をすることが大好きです。なぜなのかはよく分かりません。ただやはり日本以外の国の方は自分個人を大事にすると思うんです。ところが日本人っていうのは周りを気にします。だから自分の仲間がまだ仕事してるのに自分だけが一人が帰るっていうのがこう躊躇したりとか。
But there are some who believe there is at least a little scope for change. Crazy is a small business taking a radically different approach to employee welfare. Its strategies include paying a cash bonus to staff who sleep longer at night.
実際にどのくらい寝たのかっていうことをしっかりとそのデータを取り、それをランキングとかで発表します。社内でよく寝た人を表彰するんですね。休息をしっかりとってパフォーマンスを出すということが承認されます。その寝る時間とかいろんなものが可視化されない時代とか可視化されない1年前でいうと、やはりなんて言うんでしょう、 なんかちょっと疲れてる人がいたりとか、例えばですけども一生懸命すごくやっている人だけが、その評価されたりとかですけれども、やっぱりその睡眠時間確保され、それがまたよく寝ている人とかがしっかり分かることによって。
Crazy plans bespoke weddings that break with the conservative traditions of the past. It's a template of innovation that the company is trying to apply to employee welfare.
からの、創業の宣言みたいなものなんですけど、第1が健康で、第2人間関係で、第3に仕事というその順番を置いてるんですけど。
For Yukimi, nothing can make up for the loss of her daughter. But if Matsuri's death proves the catalyst behind fundamental change in Japan's working culture, at least it would give it some meaning.
そうですね、今の若者たちは仕事と自分のやりたいことをどっちを優先するかと尋ねられた時、多くの人が自分の生活を優先したいと言って答える人が増えてきたと聞いています。その若者たちの上の世代はそうではないので、本当に理解ができないので、日本は自分の国の内部から変えることができないので、日本の過労死、働き方を変えれる、過労死をなくしたり、働き方を変えるように働きかけていってほしいと思います。
As Japan's overworked ranks of blue and white-collar workers know all too well, changing the rules is not exactly the same as changing the culture.